It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And off we go from Denver. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our...
Chilling.
You ready to take this L or what?
Yeah, man, I'm definitely ready for it. I ain't do no depth chart or anything. I'm just going straight in. I ain't been on the game in a couple of days, so I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, I'm on a 15-game winning streak.
Word, that's what's up, man. Shit, hopefully you keep it going.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
First drive will begin at the 25. Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Tackle made there by Caden Stearns. Second down and 5. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to have a third down. They'll roll him out right. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. To throw is Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good.
No, you can't do that with Tucker, man.
Inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Nigga just made a 60, what, 66 6.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play fake. Bridgewater. Going right back to Fant. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Nothing our score after 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's going to look deep for his running back, Gordon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that's checked down to Gordon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And again, it's Bridgewater. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out. But they'll do so fatigued.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gotta get this lineup together. I said, don't do no depth chart.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Better hit him.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Real good out there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Dancing to his left.
Thank you.
Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Come on,
he's going to get this one to the
Simmons.
23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. And that is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense
I really
mad.
didn't
He
want
got
to
you the
hit.
football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw, Bridgewater. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Bridgewater. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The kick by McManus is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
What's about to throw in?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Thank you.
For Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're
And you ain't got no more time
now
outs, my
to keep
man.
them from scoring before the half ends.
I need to capitalize on this. Even if it is 3 points, I don't care. It's big going up in a half against the Baltimore Ravens. And I think I get the ball back at the half. That's good. So you're having issues. That's good.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Looking for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down.
Got that pressure, man.
Here's Bridgewater. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Not getting that.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm going to miss this shit probably.
And McManus able to put it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
That one missed field goal really causing anything.
Charles, they at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
My depth shot definitely got to be fought with on the offensive side.
They'll start by running the option to the right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You was on it, though.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
You look bad,
and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You got yours back.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, Charles, looking back to week 2 in the NFL, boy, some quarterback injuries all over the place. Tua for Miami goes down. Indianapolis' Carson Wentz. Tyrod Taylor in Houston. Andy Dalton for the Bears all leave their games with injuries. Even Baker Mayfield had to play through one. Of all of those guys in all those injury situations, which one are you keeping your eye on most?
Well, throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Bridgewater to Hamler, 1st down Broncos. Bridgewater again, rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The play fake. Bridgewater. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The 40. The 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
To throw is Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
No way, though. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get
The
it.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Sweating the whole game, now you
for your
finally
offense.
talking. Get out of here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go play action now. Jackson steps away to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 22 yards. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw out to his left. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Past midfield, look out. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the 1st. The Jackson going to hold on to it again. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there. And it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Rolling to his left. And that's checked down to Gordon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Bridgewater to throw it. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And again, it's Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play fake. Bridgewater. Caught on the slant.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Oh, this looks like a free play for Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Bridgewater.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with time a factor here.
Man, look where I'm at. Wow.
At the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
One last shot for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's me playing with this cat real quick. Man, look at you.